Bienvenidos a todos hermanos y hermanas hispanohablantes. Espero estén teniendo un gran día. Empecemos. Donald Trump está reaccionando en medio de las apariciones de varios videos que se están volviendo virales en todo el mundo. Pero el contenido de estos videos está cambiando completamente la forma en la que se está viendo toda la situación para Donald Trump. Porque sí, Donald Trump está perdiendo todos los papeles a medida que cada vez surgen más videos que él nunca quiso que, salgan a la luz. Y vaya que están saliendo y lo están dejando al descubierto. Están rebatiendo sus mentiras y su propaganda. Y le están dando la vuelta a la situación usando su propia medicina. Donald Trump, quien se enorgullece de ser un troll de las redes sociales, ahora está siendo vapuleado en las redes sociales por Irán a través de sus videos de Lego. En el último video que hizo Irán, se centran en cerrar las brechas entre el pueblo estadounidense y el pueblo de Irán. Están impulsando un mensaje de unión entre las personas y muestran pantallas divididas de gente de Irán sufriendo por culpa de Donald Trump y gente en los Estados Unidos sufriendo por culpa de Donald Trump. Mientras tanto, presentan a Donald Trump en estos videos bailando y pintándose de dorado y siendo una máquina de estar allá afuera destruyendo el mundo entero junto a Benjamin Netanyahu, mientras rompe todos estos tratos y acuerdos que habían creado estabilidad en el mundo. Quiero mostrarles este poderoso video. Quizás sea su video de Lego más potente hasta ahora. Van a querer verlo completo. Todo lo que puedo decir es que fue un momento estelar. Este me dejó bastante atónito para cuando terminé de verlo. Miren por favor.
While the leaders are ringing the funeral bell, love for the people, but the system must cease. From Tehran to DC, we're screaming for peace. Now let's talk about Trump, the man painted in gold, tearing up the agreements, acting reckless and bold. Sanctions choking my people, couldn't get medicine in. Assassinated our general and you cheer for the win? You preach about morals, put the word on his back, but check the flight logs on Epstein. Look at your tracks, hanging out with the monsters, turning a blind eye while you tweet from your mansion and let innocents die. Your policies crushed us, tried to starve us to death, but our end is still breathing. We still got our breath. It's not you, America. It's the ones who lead you. Listen to my heart. I don't hate the Americans who are living in fear, to the working class people trying to make ends meet, to the students protesting, marching out on the street. We are one and the same, just trying to survive, just trying to keep our cultures and our families alive. I see you standing for justice, fighting the system of hate. It's your corrupt politicians that are sealing our fate. I send love to the citizens from coast to coast. You're victims of the same machine that hurts us the most. So I wrote this track to try to bridge the divide, to lay down the weapons, to swallow the pride. We don't need another missile, no more tactical strikes. We need conversations on what the future looks like. My purpose is peace, let the hostility cease. Let the eagles and lions finally sit at the feast. From the Persian Gulf straight to the American shore, let our generation be the one that finishes war. Put the guns in the dirt, let the healing begin, because if we keep shooting, then nobody will win. Saints are rising, but we're living in hell, while the leaders are ringing the funeral bell. Love for people, but the system must cease. From Tehran to DC, we're screaming for peace. Peace. Not for the leaders, but for the innocent souls. For the next in line. For us. Tehran! Signing out.
Luego, después de hacer este video que realmente se enfocaba en unir a la gente, algo muy inesperado considerando muchos de los videos de troleo que Irán estaba haciendo en contra de Donald Trump, por supuesto lanzaron otro video burlándose de Donald Trump, mientras él andaba presumiendo en sus discursos recientes que la Marina de los Estados Unidos se ha convertido en un grupo de piratas. Eso es parte del mensaje de Donald Trump, que la Marina de Estados Unidos son piratas y que ahora aparentemente Estados Unidos roba barcos de carga. Este es un video que aborda precisamente eso. Miren por favor.
Hey, Yeah, check the map, homie. We don't play. Never! Listen. Hey! Check the map, homie. You don't play. Never! Listen. Lost in our fog, you call us the pirates? Man, check the mirror, dog, you're the one that's biased. Vultures on the water, fiending for the black gold. Straight freeloaders, doing what you're told. Hold up with destroyers, flexing like you're on the block. But David with the Persian slingshot, put you in a shock, spotted Persian speedboats. Swerved out in the night, hit that U-turn, homie. Completely lost the fight. $1 million toys, but you're running from the claw. Word is asking if the gate is open, yes or no. I just looked him in the eye and told him what I saw. Wait a minute, homie. I said, Inshallah. Wait. Little orange man, this is straight of Iran. Little orange man, Iran. Little orange man, get straight out of Homer's little orange man. Get out. Little orange man, this is straight of Iran. Little orange man, Iran. Little orange man, get straight out of Homer's little orange man. Twitter finger king, fake ring cap, master with the lies. Always tweeting great success while your whole damn squad cries. All get smacked to the Pope, throwing shade at Spain. But you a guppy out, he hit the Persian rain. Got an eagle made of glass, roasting on the holy sea. Mess with me? What? Ghost real quick, flee. Keep capping on the green, faking every single score. This ain't no country club, this a Persian street war. The Gulf is our hood and we holding the key. Get back on your phone, you get no pass for free. Word is asking if the gate is open, yes or nah. I just smile at him, I said Inshallah. Little orange man, this is straight of Iran. Little orange man, Iran. Little orange man, get straight out of Homer's little orange man. Get out. Little orange man, this is straight of Iran. Little orange man, Iran. Little orange man, get straight out of Homer's little orange man. Get out.
Ahora, el siguiente video que quiero compartir con ustedes, como explica Trita Parsi, el último video del ego con inteligencia artificial de Irán marca un giro significativo. En lugar de burlarse del ejército de Estados Unidos, refleja un nuevo capítulo en el que Teherán intenta acercarse a Estados Unidos. Es un video fascinante, es una estrategia fascinante. Díganme ustedes por favor qué piensan y de nuevo, Donald Trump no quería que este video saliera a la luz y se volviera tan viral como lo es ahora. Yo creo que si ustedes están metidos en la política, puede que ya lo hayan visto. Miren, por favor.
From the streets of Tehran to the avenues of D.C., this isn't about hate. It's about the truth. I love your soul, America. But I can't stand your throne. Listen. Listen. I wake up in Tehran, but I'm wearing your brands. Listening to Wu-Tang while I'm washing my hands of the propaganda fed by the man in the suit. I love the fruit of your culture, just not the root of your foreign intervention. I grew up on your films, dreaming of NYC, the lights in the realms of freedom you preach. I love the jazz and the blues, but I hate how your leaders put my brothers on the news as a target, a number, a threat, and a folder. While we're just two kids getting older and colder. I love the land of the free, but not the man in the hole. I love the spirit of the street, not the height of your walls. Between your flag and my home, there's a bridge made of gold, but your leaders keep burning every story we've told. Yeah, I love the stars, but I hate the stripes they draw on my skin. You talk about liberty, but you lock the gate with sanctions that don't hit the elite. Only the blade of the mother and knights behind trying to buy bread. Your leaders aim for the crown, but hit the worker instead. I love the American dream, the work in your rise, but your sentence maximum pressure is just slow motion demise. Medicine scarce and the currency's floor bound. How can I cheer for the eagle when it's pinning me down? I love your people's heart, their drive and their grit, but your White House pen, I got no love for it. I love the land of the free, but not the man in the hall. I love the spirit of the street, not the height of your wall. Between your flag and my home, there's a bridge made of gold, but your leaders keep burning every story we've told. Yeah, Let's open the books, let's go back to the source. Before the hostage crisis in the cycle of force. Remember 53, Mossadegh and the coup. Your leaders broke a democracy before it was new. I love the way the people written on your scroll. But your CIA played a different kind of role. You install a king, then you act all surprised when the fire you started burns right in your eyes. I love the Constitution, the way it was meant, but not the way your leaders bypass consent. Yeah, I got cousins in Cali and friends in Detroit. Where the hawks in the Pentagon look for gaps to exploit. They want us to hate, they want a wall made of glass. But we're both just the victims of the ruling class. I love your protest, the way you take to the street to tell your own leaders their lies are obsolete. We're fighting the same fight, just different skies. Searching for truth in the forest of lies. I love the American soul, it's vibrant and deep. But your warmongering lobby makes the whole world weak. So this ain't a death to, it's a life to the core of a bridge built on art, not a vessel for war. Keep your drones in the hangar, keep your threats on the shelf. I love your land like I'm learning to love myself. But to the men in the high chairs, the brokers of pain, your legacy's rust and your profit is stained. I keep the hip-hop, the poets, the Pacific shore. But your imperial shadow, we don't want it no more. Yeah. Peace to the Bronx. Peace to Shiraz. One world, two cages. Time to break the bars.
¿O qué tal este siguiente video ridiculizando brutalmente el salón de baile de Donald Trump? Miren por favor.
Orange man woke up with a blueprint in his hand. Said, I'll build the finest ballroom in the land. Tore down East Wing. Yeah, FDR would spend. Said private donors pay it, not a dime of your skin. Apple, Meta, Amazon, they all lined up fast. But then the price got doubled. Didn't know how long that math would last. He promised not a penny.
Swore it on his name.
Then your tax bill showed up and the story changed. We're donating to America. Sure, Donnie. Sounds great. Donating with our money. Appreciate. And then, oh wait, someone fired a shot at the dinner party. And suddenly Lindsey Graham says, we need more in the name of safety. Let the taxpayers pay for the ballroom. How convenient. Donnie's got a ballroom, golden walls and marble floors. While the gas pump's killing you outside the grocery stores. Pete said it's a gift to the world. We won the war. Yeah, gift with your receipt. You paid before. Now meet Pete Hegseth. Good morning, rise and shine. Used to pour the coffee, now he's drawing the front line. Fox and Friends on Monday. War orders Friday noon. From a TV anchor to Let's Blow Up the Moon. Through an X on live TV, hit a man's head. Now he signs the orders of who's alive and dead. Crusader tattoos, yeah, the whole collection. Leaked the battle plan on Signal Family Group, no encryption. 6 hours in the hearing, senators not done. Kill everybody. Pete, that's not a fun one. They asked him, was the war worth it? He said, don't be reckless, sir. You're the secretary. That answer's checklist. Donnie's got a ballroom, golden walls and marble floors. While the gas pump's killing you outside the grocery stores. Pete said it's a gift to the world. Won the war. Yeah, gift with your receipt. You paid before. He said the war would wrap in 4 or 5 weeks flat. 60-something days in. How you feeling about that? Yeah, gas is $4.30. Your commute's a crime. Donnie told the oil men, just give it a little time. Meanwhile, on the sidewalk, 7th and Market Street, people frozen standing, fentanyl in the heat, zombie city trending, million views a day. But hey, the ballroom's yearly done, so everything's okay. And Kimmel made a joke. Well, Donnie didn't laugh. FCC showed up, tried to cut him in half. 209 stations with a deadline and a threat because the late night host told a joke he can't forget. Free speech is alive, folks, long as no one speaks. Look, we've been watching from a distance, cup of tea in hand. We gotta say, we don't quite understand. You built the greatest country, freedom, power, pride, and this is what they did with it. While you work inside, you're not the enemy. You never were to us. The leaders make the wars. The people ride the bus. You pay the tax. You fill the tank. You send the kids to school. And Donnie's on the dance floor. Guess who played the fool? We didn't write the headlines. They did that themselves. We're just reading them out loud. Dusty from the shelf. So America, no hard feelings. We respect the game. But your cabinet's dancing on your dime. And that's a crying shame. So here's where we land. A man who tore down history to build a dance floor. A morning show host who started a war. A government that Silences the jokes, but never answers the questions. In a country full of people who deserve so much better than a ballroom they never asked for and can't afford to enter. Take care of yourselves, America. Somebody has to.
Y finalmente quiero compartir con ustedes este de Cisco Records. Hicieron un gran trabajo con este video. Esta es una nueva animación iraní de Lego burlándose de Donald Trump y de todo lo último que ha dicho Donald Trump sobre estos tratos falsos. Que está haciendo y estas negociaciones imaginarias que no están ocurriendo. Miren por favor el clip.
Good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. We're coming to you live, so listen fast. There's breaking news from Washington, D.C. The White House has an update. Let's see what it could be. Iran sent over a proposal on the table. The U.S. looked it over, said we are not able. The president stepped forward, spoken to the mic. He said that deal right there is not something I like. It's been approximately 60 days of tension. The Strait of Hormuz causing global apprehension. A ceasefire holding steady, but the talks have hit a wall. Iran submitted paperwork. The White House got the call. Pakistani mediators carried it across. Handed it to Washington, delivered to the boss. The president read through it, set it on the desk, looked up at the cameras and addressed the press. He said, they want to make a deal. I know they do. But what they're asking for, I just can't follow through. They're coming to the table asking more than fair. I've already won this thing, so I'll just leave it there.
Trump wants stronger terms, Iran wants a break. Neither side agreeing on the steps to take. The world is watching closely every move they make. One proposal rejected, now what's at stake? Not satisfied.
That's what the White House said, not satisfied. Negotiations on a thread, 60 days of conflict, ceasefire holding thin. Everybody's waiting, who is gonna give in? Reporters gathered outside on the lawn, microphones extended from the early morn. The president described Iran's leadership today, said their government is fractured, going separate ways. They're very disjointed. That's the phrase he used. Multiple factions, nobody's views fused. One group wants to settle, another wants to fight. Makes it very difficult to get the terms just right. Meanwhile, back in Tehran, officials held a meeting discussing what went wrong with their diplomatic greeting. The proposal that they sent was meant to open doors, but Washington responded, we are looking for more. Now over to our panel for analysis tonight. Let's break down exactly where this stands in the fight. The ceasefire is in place, but it is fragile at best. Both nations playing chess while the whole world gets stressed. The nuclear component sitting at the core. The Strait of Hormuz questions and a whole lot more. This isn't the old JCPOA deal from before. This is something newer, something harder to restore. The New York Times reported, Reuters had it too, AP and The Guardian, CBS News came through, Al Jazeera covered it, the Washington Post as well. Every single outlet had a story to tell, consistent across the board, no disputing the facts. Iran need a proposal, Trump said, not quite relaxed. The Fox News clip confirmed it, Bill Malugin on the ground. The White House made their statement and the statement went around. No agreement reached yet, talks are stalled right now. Both sides want a resolution, but they're fighting over how the world keeps holding its breath. As this diplomatic game tomorrow brings another day and another news campaign. That's our report for this evening. Stay tuned for updates, live. The situation's fluid, something's got to give. 60 days and counting, no final deal in sight. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Good night. 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 Good night.
Y amigos, por favor no olviden dejarme en los comentarios qué opinan al respecto de lo que acaban de ver. Y tampoco olviden que si llegaron al final del video, primero que todo muchas gracias, pongan un corazoncito azul para que yo pueda ver que vieron todo el video y agradecer en los comentarios. Recuerden que si les gusta el contenido de política estadounidense y les gusta saber exactamente qué está pasando en el país, les va a encantar suscribirse al canal, ya que subo videos como estos todos los días. Mi nombre es José Alvarado, soy economista y estoy comprometido a informarlos diariamente. Nos vemos en el siguiente video. Adiós.